Hello, and welcome to episode 356 of the Casual Try Hard podcast. I'm Brian,
I'm James.
and we are kind of under the gun because James has to go count women's clothing.
Maybe, yeah. It's a long story. Tune into the Unshow.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. But we are gonna get a jump on Wizards, and we're gonna talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mechanics because the set comes out in about 2 weeks from when you are listening to this.
Yeah, and for some reason we don't have an article about it yet. So like the article's gonna come out next week, I'm assuming, like in the middle of spoilers? I don't know.
Yeah, this is the set that they did spoil like a third of the set
On
on
accident?
accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we both do like the scare quotes in the
Yeah.
air on accident.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah. Anyway, if you have Ninja Turtle cards you want us to talk about, or if they like spoil a new mechanic that we didn't talk about, let us know and we'll like try to throw it in somewhere. But reach out on various social media things. They're all the links are in the description: Facebook, Discord, Twitter, X, email, Blue Sky, wherever.
Yep.
Come in, say hey, let us know what you want us to talk about in like now perpetual set review season.
Perpetual set review season. That is correct. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's happening here. None of it makes any sense to me. Like pre-release you said was the 27th.
Mm-hmm.
Today's the 9th, so that's like 2 weeks from now,
Yes,
right?
about 2 weeks from now.
And no mechanics article? Like, that's really strange. I don't. Whatever. We'll get through it. Like Brian said, because there's no article, I don't have official list of mechanics. There are a couple cards that I saw that, like, maybe are a mechanic, but they could also just be one of those, like, flavor keyword
Flavor
kind of
words.
things, like they did in Forgotten Realms. So
Mm-hmm.
who knows? I did the best I could. Also, like Brian said, this is probably going to be kind of a short episode. I might have to scoot out of here tonight and do some extracurricular activities. And like I said, I'm not sure what the official list of mechanics are anyway. So we will do our best. If you're looking to support the show, you can do so via our Patreon, patreon.com/CasualTryHardMTG. Over there, chip a couple bucks in, you get access to my show notes, so you get kind of a sneak peek about what the episode's going to be about. And you also get access to roughly another hour of content out of us every week in the form of our unshow. We're old. Our equipment sometimes doesn't work. Sometimes our software doesn't work. And we always just need to catch up because we don't see each other hardly at all anymore. So we spend about an hour before every episode catching up, making sure all our audio is audioing, all our video is videoing, all our internet is interneting, and we record that and pipe it out for our patrons. They seem to enjoy it, and if it's something you're interested in, or if you just want to support the show, patreon.com/CasualTryHardMTG. Chip a couple bucks in, get access to all that good stuff, support the show at the same time. We would appreciate it.
Yeah. So we have four mechanics
Yep.
that we are fairly confident are in the
Actual
set in our
mechanics.
actual mechanics.
Yep.
So we should point out that from what we could find or what I could find, the AI summary, again,
Mm-hmm.
grain of salt,
Yeah.
said that the set was about 190 cards.
Yep.
We have like in the 60s of almost all rares and mythics.
Yeah, like depending on how you count things. I think there was like 71 plus the basics, so like
Yeah,
76-ish cards have been spoiled.
yeah. And I don't know if we talked about it in the main show, but in the Lorwyn Eclipsed pre-release kits,
Yeah,
they had put a bunch of Ninja Turtle cards
for some reason.
for some reason. So that's why we have such a big amount of Ninja Turtle stuff without a traditional spoiler season.
Well, like
So we're
what's
able.
kind of weird though is that like they're on the official website. Like typically when these weird mistakes or leaks or whatever happen, they still go through the normal spoiler season. They don't just end up on the website. Like they get put on the website as they're spoiled, but not
Yeah.
this time.
I feel like it just got too wide and too far out there, and it would just be like silly.
Oh,
Like if it was like two cards,
yeah.
you could just like ignore it.
Pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah, but there are just so many to the point. Like there is an article from Blake talking about how like the lore one pre-release was perfect, almost was
Oh,
like the end of the first, and it's like this is gonna change the Ninja Turtle pre-release, but
oh.
this is an us problem, not a you problem.
Hmm.
So I think they just like there were just so many,
Yeah.
they had to admit it, because like they were on like Twitter, they were like, and they were on Reddit,
Yeah.
they were everywhere. So
Yeah.
like even if you were like, kind of engaged with Magic, it would show up.
Yeah.
So kind of hard to like ignore it. But yeah, so we have, and I'm guessing in a 190 card set, 60 some odd rares is probably,
The
or 60
number.
some odd rares and mythics is
Yeah.
probably the number.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine that there's like too many more. And normally, right, like every mechanic is kind of represented on a rare or mythic somewhere
Right.
to like make the draft. So we should have all of them. But that's why we have so many weird cards.
Yep.
I mean, other than the fact that I've got Ninja Turtles on my cards. And unlike Spider-Man, these cards some of them seem good, so
Yeah.
they might have to actually be played.
Well, like some of them are interesting, which is more than I
Yeah.
can say for a lot of the Spider-Man cards.
So, I mean, the hot dog cart really just got the gears turning.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Can it have relish counters? I need to know. So, okay. The first mechanic, and this one was talked about right when they first like announced the set,
Mhm.
is sneak.
Okay.
And this is a new take on ninjutsu.
Yes. So
So
it's a new mechanic that lets you cast a spell for an alternate cost by returning an unblocked attacker to your hand during combat, specifically the declare blockers step. So it's a little bit different than ninjutsu because you can only sneak during declare blocks, where ninjutsu you could do anytime during combat after the point
blockers
of,
were declared.
yeah. So you could do it like technically after damage was dealt, you could ninjutsu a card in.
Yeah, which you would do like if you had like a 7/7 attacking.
Yeah.
He went to get the 7 damage, it's still technically attacking, then you can pick it up.
Right.
If it was like sack me at the end of combat, well actually,
Yeah.
I'll put you back in my hand.
So that's a difference in how sneak is, I'll say quotes, worse than ninjutsu. However, one of the cool things about sneak is that it's not just creatures. There's spells with sneak. Kind of example is our example card here. We have Leonardo's Technique. It's 3 and a white for a sorcery. Return 1 or 2 target creature cards, each with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And it has sneak for 1 and a white. So you can put something back into your hand and reanimate 2 3-drops from your graveyard.
I mean, which is pretty powerful. So I think the important thing was with ninjutsu, it was an activated ability. So you could stifle it, but you couldn't counter it. Right?
Yeah.
These are all cast.
Right.
So these can be countered.
Yep.
But they could also be caverned. Right? You could like Caverns of Souls.
Well, I mean, you could
the creatures at least.
Yeah, yeah.
The creatures, yeah. I guess Beseiju who shelters all, or
Yeah.
is it whatever the old Beseiju is?
Yeah. The OG
Right.
Beseiju.
The OG Beseiju. But yeah, these are cast, so they can be countered. Which I guess like it is And because like when you put it on the stack, you have to basically it's like as an additional cost, return an unblocked creature.
Yeah.
So like if they counter, the only way you can get it on the stack for it to be countered is if you pick up the creature.
Right.
So like you'll just get like hard 2-for-1.
Yeah. They also can't kill the creature out from under this though because it's part of the cost, right?
Cost, yes.
I mean that works the same as ninjutsu, so that's not like a
Hmm.
difference, but like it's something
Yeah, but just like in
to
corner
note.
case land, like you can't go like sneak and then your opponent go like Doomblade your thing.
Right.
Like no, like the thing like as soon as I declare the sneak, the thing's no longer there
Right.
because it's part of paying the cost. By the time they get to respond again,
It's already in your hand.
it's already in your hand and
Yeah.
the spell is on the stack.
Yep. What's kind of cool is like this lets you. It's kind of pseudo flash. Like Leonardo's technique
Hmm.
here is a sorcery, but it lets you play it during combat.
Hmm.
So that's kind of neat. I guess the flip side of that though is specifically with this card, it doesn't let you reanimate things that die during combat because it has to be played during declare blocks. You can't do it
Yeah,
after
so you
damage
can't
is
like
dealt.
run a bunch of stuff in
Yeah,
and then be like, oh hey.
yeah,
Um, I guess it's also like this is kind of similar to like limited with raid, where like if your opponent makes an attack that looks weird,
mm-hmm. There might be a
right?
reason for it.
Are they trying to trigger raid?
Yeah,
Or in this case, are they trying to like
sneak something in.
sneak something in? Are they trying to like mess with your head and like, okay, maybe I shouldn't block here?
Yeah,
Maybe. I guess it's hard because like if they have like a 2/2 and you have a 3/3, right? Like if they attack their 2/2 into your 3/3, like you just block, right? Like it really incentivizes you to block.
right.
So I guess it makes pump spells better,
It does.
like combat tricks, just because you're like, oh, I have to block because if not, I'm gonna get, you know, some kind of blowout.
Yeah, it's gonna like I guess we don't have very many commons or uncommons to know how many combat tricks are in here, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of combat tricks they print alongside sneak because you're right, it does really juice them up for limited.
And like instant speed removal
Yeah,
for like the like okay, attack, block, and then kill their thing underneath their like pump spell.
yeah,
I feel like that's how they kind of like set up their turn. Also, um, if you are like in combat and you have an instant speed removal spell, you have to use it before declare blockers.
if you're trying to play around sneak, yeah,
Yes. Yes. So like, you can't like, if they go like just like, okay, go to declare blockers, which is weird that you're gonna have to say like, okay, we're gonna go to declare blockers now.
yeah, that is weird.
Um, but then you have to be like, no, before declare blockers, kill your thing.
Yeah,
Because if you get to declare blockers, like they can pick it up, which maybe is beneficial for you because then you like wait for hopefully the creature that they play, but if they like play a spell,
yeah.
right, then you're just like left holding your removal spell.
So I'm assuming I know how this works, but I'm gonna ask because maybe I'm wrong and maybe like some other people don't, but there would be a round of priority before damage, right?
Yes.
So you would sneak something in, and then there would still be a round of priority where you could kill the snuck thing before it deals damage.
Yes. Yes, because it should be like go to like okay, sneak, it resolves, and then that resets back to the active player.
Yeah.
And then before you can go to declare to damage,
Mm-hmm.
you'd have to leave declare blockers, right?
Right.
And to leave declare blockers, you have to have a priority pass.
Right.
But that is going to be kind of awkward. So like, because you have to say like, okay, can we go to declare blockers now?
Right.
Because there's going to be a lot of like, oh, I didn't know we were in declare blockers
Yeah.
kind of deal. But like, if you go to declare blockers, like, and they pass priority to you, and then you try to kill it, then they can pick up the creature. So like in declare blockers is the worst place to use your like removal spell. You have to like
So
go to like
so here's a trick. Um, you can go to first strike damage.
even if there isn't a first strike creature.
There's still a step even if there isn't a first strike. I believe there's still a step even if there isn't a creature.
Hmm. That's interesting. Would it be combat phases? Combat phases, combat steps. Uh, so declare blocker step, combat damage step. Like I think you're right, but I'm not sure. Um, that'd be kind of like see here. First, the active player announces how each attacking creature assigns combat damage to defending player. Announces. Hmm. Hmm. I'm trying to see if there's like they mention
Yeah, I was
first
also
strike.
trying to look.
Um, if at least one attacking or blocking creature has first strike or double strike, as the combat damage step begins, the only creatures that assign combat damage in that step are those with first strike or double strike. After that step, instead of proceeding to end of combat, the phase gets a second combat damage step. So you have to have
You have
a
to have
first
a first
striker or a double
striker.
striker.
Okay.
Because like, I know I have like cast like a double strike spell or first strike spell too late,
Yeah.
like on arena, and then like not gotten the first strike. Like I had a creature with first strike damage happened, then I cast like a pump spell that gave
Yeah.
first strike, and it did not give first strike anymore.
Right.
So it doesn't like reset or recheck. But yeah, you have to have okay, so you have to have something. So you can't go to first strike damage first.
Okay.
Like there has to be something with first strike.
I would
But if there is something,
I would be interested to see the what you call it, the rules update for this set, just to clarify
yeah,
that though.
yeah, like when, like it's bad that like I'm now like clicking on the declare blockers step because like that feels like that's gonna be like a niche weird
Yeah.
thing now. Uh, yeah,
If
but it
any
is
of
gonna
you
be.
guys know or have a better idea of how that works, hit us up
Let
on
us know.
social media somewhere.
I used to be an unofficial level a half judge,
Level point five.
but I am, yeah, but I am. I feel as though that certification has lapsed.
Yeah, you've gotten a
Uh,
little rusty.
a little rusty. Yeah, this is a weird. Uh, he's like, when? Yeah, I guess
I
when
would
do you
think that
leave?
there's still a first strike step there.
At least from what it says in
Yeah.
in the rules, it says there has to be a creature with first strike.
Yeah.
But um, huh.
That'd be weird that they like just add a phase though.
Yeah, when something has, it basically it's like yeah they basically just the way it reads like they just add another like
Yeah.
combat damage phase
Yeah.
after the first one. They're just like oh first one happened okay now let's do it again. So anyway,
Anyway.
sneak. It's like I think you would want to do it if you think that they have a creature to sneak in. This is like I think like pertinent like in game 2 of limited,
Hmm.
and like they make an attack that you're like and like you know they have a sneak creature and you want to get the sneak creature, you like don't block, let them sneak the thing in,
Yeah.
and then you kill it before damage.
Yeah.
But um because it would but like if you think it's a spell or you can't deal with the bigger with presumably the bigger thing or the snuck thing,
Yeah.
then you have to kill it before
Yep.
blockers.
Yep.
Like this gets around like I forget what his name was. Playing someone in Myrtle Beach years ago, it was like MH1.
Hmm.
Uh, and there was like a ninja, and I went to kill it before blockers, and he was like, "I'm gonna ninjutsu it," and I was like, "You can't. Like it never got the ability to be blocked to not be blocked.
Right.
So like you don't get to do it." So I think this cleans that up a little bit, so you don't have that like weirdness pre-combat, but it just feels like there's maybe not pre-combat weirdness like pre-declare blockers.
Yeah.
But I think there's also just awkwardness like in declare blockers. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. And I'm sure like the corner cases we're thinking of are like super niche, won't come up very much if at all. But that's why they're
Probably.
corner cases.
That's right. I think
So
it will be interesting to read the rules update for this set though, because I'm assuming there's gonna be some sort of clarification around sneak.
yeah, because it is um a weird thing for
Yeah.
sure.
And for what it's
Um,
worth, I do like this card too. This card's cool.
it is.
It's kind of like a
It is like
backwards
the
collected company.
that's what I thought. What I thought too. Like you just get to like collect the companies. Like I think that much like with ninjutsu, unblockable creatures,
Yeah.
flying creatures, like
Yep.
uh, what is the one that makes like a map token?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorcerer Spyglass or no?
No.
Spyglass Siren.
Yep.
There we go. Like those kind of cards go up in value
Yep.
when you have ninjutsu or sneak.
Yep.
Right, cards that like give you value when they enter
Yep. And also
and
have
are
evasion.
evasive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is like the perfect like those are the perfect kind of cards.
Yeah.
Like even something like the oh gosh, Plume Creed Escort,
Mm-hmm.
like the 2/1 for one of a blue that enters and gives something hexproof.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like you pick that up, you put in a creature, they try to kill it, and you play the Plume Creed Expert and you give it hexproof.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
that's
that's a
scary.
lot of that's a lot of mana. Right? But like it's just like you can't try to kill this thing because I just like
Right.
do it again. So, and I wonder, like, they have to print like a Ninja of the Deep Hours like knockoff, right? Like a
Probably.
a 2 mana sneak creature that draws a card when it deals damage.
I'm sure.
Like that is just like the go-to.
Right.
Okay. What is our next mechanic?
The next one is disappear. It's a keyword that cares about permanents leaving the battlefield under your control. And it looks like there's going to be some like bounce and recast kind of stuff.
I mean, sneak lends itself to that.
That's what I was just going to say. Is sneak kind of fits in with all of that. So when I was looking for mechanics for this set, obviously we went over how like there isn't a Wizards article as of today, February 9th.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of grabbed this list and then verified it against like the cards that are, on Wizards website.
Mm-hmm.
But this was like a AI Gemini summary or whatever.
Okay.
And it kind of messed this one up, so I had to rewrite it. And
Okay.
the card that it used for an example wasn't a disappear card. So
Solid.
yeah, so I grabbed the disappear card. So we have Rat King Verminister. This is 1 and a black for a 1/1 legendary rat avatar, and it has disappear. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, create a 1/1 black rat creature token and put a 1/1 counter on Rat King. And then you can tap and sacrifice 3 rats to return target creature card and all other cards with the same name as that card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Oh, that's pretty gross with a bunch of rats.
It is.
Yeah.
I guess. Oh, we have our new rat commander.
Yeah.
Because like just like all the is it ravenous rats
Yeah.
that you can have
And
any number of.
I mean, there's a bunch of rats that you can have any number of.
You just get to pick your favorite and
Yeah.
just do it. Um, so I think it's interesting. I was after we talked about Spyglass Siren,
Hmm.
I got to thinking. I know it was just like nostalgia for like 2 seconds ago, but there's also City Pigeon
Hmm.
that when it leaves you get a food,
Yep.
and then the Momo
Yep.
that when it leaves you get a counter or a scry or something.
Yep.
So there's a bunch of those things. Um, and it's interesting that both Ninja Turtles and Spider-Man have like a mechanic that lets you pick up a creature
Yeah.
just at different
Yeah,
speeds.
that is weird. I hadn't even thought of
It's
that.
like, hey, you can pick these ones up at sorcery speed. But then these ones you can pick up at instant speed, but only on your turn. So calm down.
We got to make the
Um,
most out of these Universes Beyond cards. We got to make people cast them over and over and over again.
exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, this card's been cast so much. It's like, well, it's because you made him cast
You
it
keep
5 times
picking
a
it
game.
up.
Yeah. They must love City Pigeon.
Yeah.
More New York. So this is kind of similar to, well, again, like some of the support cards in Spider-Man, but
Mhm.
like with a, with it like actually caring about like giving it like a name.
Yeah.
I remember Circuit something, Circuit Bender.
Mhm.
The 3 mana, like it entered and gained you life, and it left and it drew you a card.
Yeah.
You're supposed to like ninjutsu off of it. So like those kind of like mechanics.
Yep.
And it also feels like it doesn't say non-land, right? Yeah, so it's revolt.
Oh yeah, it is Revolt. Well, that's
It's
weird.
just revolt.
Well, it's Revolt that only triggers during your end step.
But there were revolt cards that like only like at the end of your turn, right? Or did they all turn on?
I think they just when you had Revolt, it was a thing that turned on. Disappear only
Yeah.
happens during your end step.
Okay. But it's
Well,
kind of
at
like
least
revolt or
both disappear cards that are spoiled so far. The first line of them is at the beginning of your end step.
and this also works with warp. Oh no, because warp is on your end step.
Right.
Right. So so this wouldn't trigger if you
Right.
warp something in because it would still be there.
Right.
Because the warp trigger would go on the stack.
And this will go on the stack at the same time.
Does it go on the stack?
Well, it
Because it's a
wouldn't
permanent.
if what I'm saying is
Yeah.
like the timing is the same. So
Yes.
the warp wouldn't have resolved when this checks.
Yeah. So it would still be there.
It would
So
still
this
be
would never get to go on the stack.
Right.
So I mean, it makes sense if you have a mechanic that is sneak,
Mhm.
that is pick stuff up to make like limited work. And it's also like pretty well related to a mechanic that has been good.
Mhm.
Right? Like Revolt
Yeah, Revolt
is
was
a
good
mechanic that has been good.
Yep.
So if they so like this one should play fine. I mean, and this I guess also feeds into like the weird attack thing. Right? Like your opponent attacks.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, are they just trying to chump their 2/2 into my 3/3 because they want to turn on their disappear thing?
Yeah.
Or are they trying to get their sneak on? Or do they have like whatever like +2/+2 and first strike nonsense
Yeah.
is in the set? Like, okay, we're gonna like block and cross my fingers.
Yeah.
So
We will see. We'll have to see. Pay attention to how good the pump spells are.
yeah, but like based on having sneak, like this makes sense as a mechanic
Mhm.
and should play pretty well.
Yeah, I'm already like. I mean, we've talked about 2 cards and some mechanics, but I'm already kind of liking this set more than Spider-Man.
Well, that's not super hard.
Yeah.
Spider-Man was supposed to be like a secret layer super drop that became a real boy, like
Yeah.
like on very short notice.
Yeah.
It's like no, kill me.
Yep.
Okay. Next up, we are continuing our long storied history of making rectangles
Game
with
objects.
game objects with mutagen tokens.
Mm-hmm.
This is an artifact token that can be sacrificed to distribute +1/+1 counters onto creatures, and it kind of like is linking the artifacts matter
Mm-hmm.
cards in the set with the +1/+1 counters matter cards.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like they did with like map tokens, right?
Mm-hmm. Map
Similar.
tokens did kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Um, though it is like a little bit more straightforward because like you know what you're gonna get. There's like a little less of a like a I don't know if it's better or worse, but
Yeah,
there
I
is
was just gonna
more
say, I think
consistency.
it's slightly less powerful. I think a map
Yeah.
token is a little bit better than a mutagen token.
So
Just like a map token, these mutagen tokens can only be used at sorcery speed.
yeah, so it is one tap, sacrifice this token, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, activate only as a sorcery.
Yep.
So you don't have the ability to like possibly draw a land
Right.
or like, because you could like put stuff in the graveyard off of a map, right?
I think so. Yeah, it was just Explorer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just explore. That's right. So yeah, it's probably more powerful. Our example is Mutagen Man, Living Ooze,
Ooh.
X green for a legendary creature, Ooze Mutant. It has trample. Activate abilities of artifact tokens you control cost one less to activate.
Oh, okay.
And Mutagen Man enters with X mutagen tokens, and it's a 2/3. So at baseline, this is green for a 2/3 with trample, and make all your tokens one less to activate.
Yeah.
That's pretty good just on like green idiot,
Yes.
right?
Makes all your maps free. Makes all your mutagens free. Makes all your bloods
If there
free.
Yes, if there are bloods laying around, yeah.
Yep.
Like clues cost 1 mana, draw a card, pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, so I think like we've played with something very similar to this in map tokens.
Mm-hmm.
So like we kind of know how they play. But like you do have the ability to like know that you're going to get the counter, which again, the certainty is nice, but might not be as powerful as occasionally drawing a land or like getting a surveil.
Yeah.
On the top of your library. So you win some, you lose some.
So how close to the Green Gear Hulk is this?
It's more. Oh, so Green Gear Hulk was like
You get 4 counters to
3
distribute.
green for
A 4/4.
3 green for a 4/4 with trample.
Yeah.
It's 1 mana too much. It's so for 3. This is a 2/3 that makes 3 +1/+1 counters.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit smaller, but you can cast it for 3
Mm-hmm.
or for 4.
Right. You,
So
you
like
gain
it gives you that flexibility.
But yeah, I mean, it's just it enters, and then whatever you pay for X, you just get to distribute that many counters. Wherever
Yeah,
you want.
and you get like there is like the weird like in an intermediate like you made rectangles
Mm-hmm.
to get whatever rectangles matter triggers,
Right.
and then you made counters to get whatever counters matters triggers.
Yep.
All for free. Like I know that the cube does not have many universes beyond cards, but there might be like a mutagen card that kind of sneaks in because it like it ties rectangles matter and counters matter in green together.
Right.
But yeah, like it's a like this card is, I mean, what, 5 mana for a 5/6 trampler just by itself.
Mm-hmm.
And like your counters have haste,
Yes.
right? You throw them on something that's already on the battlefield and you get to attack with them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not even like, I think in limited, like in draft. Like if you draft this, like then you just take like every card that makes mutagen. So all your mutagens that are like sitting around from
free.
earlier turns
Yeah.
suddenly become free.
Also, what's there is another difference between this and Gear Hulk, where each mutagen token is its own trigger. So something like Winding Constrictor or Hardened Scales, you're going to get an extra counter for each one instead of distributing 4 at once. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or because if you put 4 on the same thing,
right,
you would only get 5.
Right.
But if you put like 1, 1, 1, 1, you'd get an extra. You get 8 total.
Right.
This, if you put 4 on the same thing, you'd actually get 8 on that thing.
Yep.
Winding Constrictor, or Michelangelo weirdness to 11.
Yep.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yep.
Evocative of high fantasy.
Exactly. Weirdness to 11. You got to crank
11.
it. This is Spinal Tap.
This is Spinal Tap. I'm gonna crank it all the way up.
Yep.
Okay. And then we have class enchantments.
Yeah, this is something we had for AFR, right? Was it AFR?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Thought so.
And wait, we also had them in Bloomborough.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did.
Because artist talent is super expensive.
Yep. So they're basically level up enchantments. You can put mana into them just like a level up, and you get different things based on what level it is, I guess. Activate them as a sorcery. We've played with them before. We kind of know how they play. Like you mentioned, artist talent's a really popular one.
Yeah.
The example we have here is Cool But Rude. 1 in a red. It's an enchantment class. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. So you get to loot. 1 in a red makes it level 2. And whenever you discard a card, this class deals 2 damage to each opponent. So you get to dome your opponent when you discard stuff, like when you attack. And then another 1 in a red is level 3. When this class becomes level 3, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, shuffle, then discard a card at random. So it's a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
This particular card.
Yep.
Strikes me as
cool but rude.
The new artist it's cool but rude. But it's it's kind of just artist talent.
Yeah. Very similar.
Right, like I feel like there's a deck that is artist talent and this and Memorial to Endurance.
Yeah.
Or Monument to Endurance.
Yeah.
Where you're just
machine gun.
You don't care. Yeah, you don't care about the first ability. You just get this to 2, and you're kill your thing, hit you for 2. I'll draw a card off my monument.
Yep.
Consider, discard a card, deal you 2.
Yeah.
Deal you 3 off of monument.
Yeah.
And just you're just slinging spells with just these things to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
Also, in my nonsense again, other nonsense pet deck, the cycling the red white cycling deck.
Yeah.
Right, if all your cycles are pay 1, draw a card, deal 2.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
Right, that Zenith Flare let you gain life, but this you can just be all right,
yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, you're dead. Or with this and Monument out, you're deal 5, and then on your turn, deal 5 again. Yeah, it's a 2 cycle. This also works with the shark guy, Marauding Mako. Because when you attack, you discard a card, so it puts a counter on Mako.
Mm-hmm.
And it also, if you have a bunch of permanents, it works with Moonshadow.
Yep.
So, there's there might be a black-red, they might be trying to, make a black-red, Mayhem.
Mm-hmm. That'd be cool. I'd be in for that.
Where, you've got this that's letting you attack with your creatures, discarding your things, and then, because, we have Bloodghast as well.
Yep.
So, there's attack with my Moonshadow, discard my Bloodghast, play a land, get my Bloodghast back. That's a fine sequence to have.
Mm-hmm.
and then you're like, just a pile of cheap red and black removal.
Yep.
So, yeah. Like this particular card I think is interesting. Like this has been one I was like, "Oh, maybe there's like something
Yeah,
here."
something to do with this.
Um as with like every um uh modern Magic set, they do have a number of like one-off mechanics.
Yeah.
Um so we have like affinity back.
Yeah, and like one or two cards, right? One card.
One card for sure.
Yeah.
Um I also think where is
There's
that card? There is a
also
card.
Riot on a card and Enrage on a card.
Oh, I hadn't seen those, man.
Raphael Ninja Destroyer has Enrage, add a red mana. Whenever Raphael is dealt damage, add that much red mana.
Is that in the like?
Yeah, it's a normal card in play boosters.
What is it? Red?
Yep.
Oh, there it is. God. Okay.
Enrage was from the first Ixalan.
Yeah. Angry dinosaurs.
Yep.
Yeah. So there are like a bunch of like one-off kind of things.
Yeah, I thought there was a Riot card too.
I mean, you've done better at finding things than I have. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting old. I might have made that up because I don't see it now.
I think it's funny. I guess it's because some of the cards are in the like Eternal set or like the weird sets that like they explain the keywords.
Yeah.
Like vigilance, this creature does not tap to attack, and it's like I feel like if someone is in this deep, that they have gone to their like I guess like someone could go to their store and like buy Ninja Turtle stuff and not know, but it just seems weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have like another take on Wheel of Fortune.
We do?
Raphael's technique, yeah. For red, instant. Each player may discard their hand and draw 7 cards and has sneak for 2 in a red.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see that card.
Yeah, it's a May though, so you can't like force them into like your Narset.
Yeah.
That was one of the first
card though.
Yeah, probably because like people love themselves some wheels.
Yep.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if it's because I have more affinity for Ninja Turtles
than you do for Spider-Man.
Yeah, but but there are definitely some things that I'm like, that was never in my Ninja Turtle show or any of my bad like foam suited movies.
Yeah.
Like Madame Null, Power Broker. No idea who you are. Like.
Southwind
Never met
Avatar.
you before.
Yeah, I think like from what I understand, the comics were a lot darker than the cartoons or the movies ever were.
Yeah, which makes sense.
And I think this pulled from comics also.
Yeah. So it is. They've pulled from a lot of places that are maybe not unexpected, but just not your like classic.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is like Turtles in Time video game,
right?
Throwing guys at the screen kind of thing. Though I might be down if they had a like Turtles in Time secret lair where like one of the things is like you've just thrown a guy at the screen. I'd be like, okay, I got to get one of those just because.
Yeah.
Just like I have like a single like Seventh Heaven Planes from Final Fantasy that no idea what I want to do with it. It's just sitting in a pile of other cards, but it's on top. So I'm just like, oh yes.
There you go.
Like that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, so hopefully next week we'll have like draft archetypes. I hope this is like a 8-player, pick one card.
Oh,
We
me
tried to
too.
have we tried to have 8 archetypes or 10 archetypes,
Yeah. I really hope
and not
this isn't a pick two.
yeah,
Pick
like
two
we have
train
like
wreck.
4 archetypes.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't feel like then it just doesn't feel like a regular like set.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out in a couple weeks.
Oh, and then here just randomly Mondo Gecko, 1 blue for a 2/3. Uh, 1 discard a card until end of turn. Mondo Gecko becomes a color of your choice and gains hexproof from that color.
Hmm.
And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card for each color of permanence you control. Like this. This feels like a Lorwyn Eclipse card.
Yeah, it really does.
Like, because it's like vivid. Whenever this deals combat damage to a player,
Yeah. Huh. That's
it's like
weird.
yeah, that I guess like they would work in standard together, but
Yeah.
it does feel very much like that. Well, I think with that we got a show.
Yeah. Sorry, it's a little short.
That's right. You're being put to work at
Yeah.
not your job tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. This will be fun.
So, yeah. So yeah, if you want us to, if there are any new mechanics that come out between now and next Monday, let us know.
Absolutely.
We'll add them on there. Hopefully, we'll get an article about what's it called? Draft mechanics.
Yeah. Limited archetypes.
Limited archetypes. There we go.
Yeah.
If not, we have enough rares. We can start talking about interesting cards.
Yeah. I mean, are we gonna get like all of the set this week?
Or it'd have to be like next week, right? Because they usually finish it like, because like when's the streamer event? The streamer event would be like Tuesday before pre-release. So like by the 20th, we'd have to have all the cards.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like cards on the 20th, streamer event on the 2nd, or on the
24th.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, 24th or whatever, and then pre-release on the 27th.
27th. Yeah. So
like maybe if we recorded tomorrow, they would have done the like mechanics and like draft archetypes all at the same like.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be able to come out tomorrow or Wednesday.
Well,
but we'll see how well we did with her. But
yep.
by we, I mean you. You did all the work.
Yeah.
We did on the set mechanics.
Yep. Well, hopefully we.
So again, yeah. If there's anything you want us to talk about the set, let us know. Facebook, Discord, X, email, Blue Sky, all those places. Come in, say hey, let us know what you want us to talk about.
Yep. Give me lists for cards you want to talk about, because I'll be compiling those lists soon. Like Brian said, links are down below. Hit us up. If you want to support the show, do so via our Patreon, patreon.com/CasualTryHardMTG. Chip a couple bucks in, get access to my show notes, get access to another hour of content out of us in the form of our unshow, and support us at the same time. We would appreciate it.
Yeah. So with that, we'll catch you on the internet.
We'll catch you on the internets.